Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to be talking about the build that I did here on the AR-15. It's been a while since I've actually gone into this, but I've actually shot it a handful of times. I've probably put close to maybe 6, 7, maybe even 800 rounds. Not a whole lot, just kind of testing out. Everything works amazing on this gun, I must say. You can actually see it's got quite a bit of dirt already. Just to show you guys, it is clear, completely empty, no magazine. I love this gun. I'm actually really happy with how this build turned out. I do have a sling for it from Warrior Poet Society. I'll actually pull it out. Give me 1 second. So this is Warrior Poet Society sling. It actually, I like it quite a bit. You can see it's already got some phrase on it. That was my incompetence. One thing, it's a great sling, don't get me wrong. But because of this material, I have a Savior's equipment bag, and it has, you know, Velcro straps for when you're strapping this in. If it's sitting, the actual Velcro portion will get stuck to this sling and cause things like that. That's pretty disappointing to me. I was a little bit bummed out on that, but it is what it is. You know, this is not a toy. I built this for a workhorse. I'm pretty happy with the sling and the choices I made there. It functions very well. I haven't had any blowback issues, no issues whatsoever. Thing operates flawless. I still love this handle. I'm actually considering putting a featureless, making this a featureless build. That'll be another video, just in comparison to featureless versus featured rifles. One thing I wish I kind of go back and forth on, and an issue that I'm currently having, I actually need to reach out to them, is with this gunner optic, their Odin. The problem is, for me, for an AR, I like to sight them in around 100 yards. I don't see myself really shooting past, I can shoot past 100 yards, but I don't necessarily see the need to shoot past 100 yards. I do it for fun, just to me, there's not really a good reason in my mind to why I would shoot past 100 yards. But the issue I have with this optic, and I pulled it apart, I tried to look at it, tried to figure it out, I pulled the cap off. I cannot sight this in for 100 yards. And the reason being is I cannot drop the actual optic. Let me see if I can get a shot just to show you guys. Nah, I'm not going to be able to get close enough to actually show you that optic. You know, I'll try to take a photo of it to show you guys what the optic looks like. But the issue that I have when I'm shooting at the target, my optic is too high. So therefore I have to aim a lot lower of what I'm trying to hit. Normally on most optics you can drop your actual optic, your center dot, lower, higher, left or right. That way you can sight in your rifle with or sight in your scope with your rifle. This one I cannot drop that optic low enough. So that's a big issue I have. This optic, you'd probably be maybe 175, 200 is about the shortest distance I could sight in this optic for. But again, to my original thing, I don't want to sight my gun in to that far of a distance. I want to keep it at 100 yards. But regardless, keeping that to the side, or tossing that to the side, this gun is awesome. Very happy with it. I'll put in the description, I'll put links to all the stuff that I purchased on making this. That was a question asked a couple times, but I'll throw a part list on it. Very happy with it. It functions flawlessly. I never had any issues with it. Build quality is great. Trigger, phenomenal. Everything about this gun I'm really, really happy with. Like I mentioned though, I am going to probably do a video with the featureless grip and do some comparison of why I went with features instead of featureless. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for following on the build on this. Let me know if you have any questions for this. Again, I'm going to put out a parts list. I don't have any affiliations with these parts. I don't get paid anything for giving you the list or the parts. So at least minimum subscribe, like, hit me a comment and I'll answer it. And especially if you have any questions, I'll answer the questions. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the build on this.